be a dick versus how to have a debate. How to be a dick. Make sure to use a lot of charged language in your argument. This will cause your opponent to be more emotional and less logical, ensuring you have the advantage. Pepper your words with insults. This has two advantages. 1, insults reduce your own stress level and raise theirs, and 2, you can use just as many words as they do without actually having to fill it with anything of substance. Make sure you act superior from the start. This is an animal kingdom battle, and any sign of humility or uncertainty is a sign of weakness. Never assume you could be wrong. Your position is right no matter what. Don't actually research your opponent's position. Of course they're wrong. Compare them to whatever unfavorable group you think they will dislike the most. Don't do hard research. This is for lesser mortals. If you get stuck, bluffing is an easy way out. Accuse them of not doing research. I mean, obviously, they would have come to your way of thinking otherwise. Assume they are lying. They obviously are. Attack them for any mistakes they have made. Let them know that it is a sign of their mental inferiority. Attack them for using a definition differently from the way you do. Definition debates confuse them. Attack them for hypocrisy if they concede to a point. Make sure to insult them more for not seeing that before. Assume they are stupid. Make sure you talk down to them. They learn better that way. If someone is using complex speech, accuse them of talking down to you. Take any attack of your position as a personal attack. It shows weakness otherwise. If they demand evidence, do a quick Google search and look just for something from your position. There are always something you can use. Be sure to insult them if they dismiss your evidence, claiming that they're blind and the evidence is right there. Be sure to find anything to try and discredit their source. If you can't find anything, make something up. You don't actually have to know how to read a study to know if it's statistically reliable. You can often bullshit stats because most people aren't really good at them. Try to wear them down with all the other tactics mentioned, as at some point they will get so frustrated they will try to quit, at which point you can hurl insults as they leave because they're a chicken and you obviously won, or they won't be trying to stop talking to you. If you talk to your friends about the discussion, be 100% sure you won the fight. Never agree to disagree. Your honor as a complete asshole is on the line here. How to have a debate. Be as concise as possible. Truth is long and complicated. Stick to the point. It will be long no matter what you do. Don't veer off topic. Be sure to define your terms the first time you use them, so you will be both on the same page. Try to be as accurate yet as clear to the average person as possible, so you don't sound like you're talking down to them. Don't use charged language. That clutters the debate and ensures people are more emotional and less logical. Always hold the possibility that you could be wrong. An advanced mind is one that can hold two completely conflicting ideas, knowing all the best arguments for both, and adjusting those arguments when better arguments are heard, without accepting either. Be sure you know your opponent's position well enough that you could argue for it in a debate, so that you can know what their arguments are that they have against your idea before they even say it. Do hard research. You may have seen enough evidence to convince yourself, but if you don't have enough evidence to convince someone else that's easily accessible, refuse to debate, even if they call you a chicken, or other names. You're not ready for such a debate, and that's fine. You're probably really good at other debates. Triumphant warriors win first, then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war and then seek to win. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Use the principle of charity. Never assume they're lying or haven't done some level of research. There's a ton of information out there, and some of it's really hard to find. They may have information you haven't heard of or seen. Be generous if someone makes a mistake or concedes a point. Conceding a point is a hard thing to do, and really brave, actually. And attacking them for making a mistake does nothing to strengthen your actual argument. Never take an attack on your position personally. It makes it much harder to change your mind if you're wrong. You are not your belief. Know what are and are not credible sources. Knowing how to read a study and whether or not a study is valid is important. If you don't know how to read or analyze a study, don't pretend you can. The null hypothesis is always the best solution until evidence exists. But that source or study is pending, and look for ways to better analyze it later. We've all got time. Be aware that there are other people who are just wanting to argue and have no problems lying. Liars assume everyone else is lying. Truth tellers find spotting liars to be very difficult. Walk away from a discussion after 3 or 4 exchanges if they do not follow at least some of these rules. They aren't ready to learn, they just want to bully and push their ideas. Do not teach unless they're willing to learn. Confucius. Agree to disagree if you find you don't have enough evidence on hand to convince them. Just having the discussion hopefully got you both thinking, and you'll be better prepared for the next round. Hey there, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw from my channel, please subscribe and donate to my Patreon. If you have evidence to counter what I say, please provide it. If you would like to see the rest of the videos in this series, please click the links on the screen. Thank you so much.